Hey guys, here we go again. So today in the news, I see the property data company Cotality, formerly CoreLogic, has announced that median dwelling values have increased by 0.3% in April to $819,096. Wow. Now that is such good news for investors, eh? Apparently this is the fourth consecutive month to show an increase in the national median value. So okay, let's look at this super healthy housing market that is pushing prices up according to CoreLogic/Cotality. Now all of this info is from today, which is the 1st of May 2025. So let's look at this first of all. Now this is from my favourite New Zealand news source, interest.co.nz, and I shall put a link to this below. So let's have a look at the residential auction results today. So just click there, residential auction results. First one passed in, and this is from 1st of May, you'll see. Second one passed in, sold, less than CV though, passed in. Next one sold, oh, less than CV though. So passed in, sold. A lot less than CV though. Passed in, sold. Less than CV, sold. Less than CV, sold. Less than CV, passed in. Let's load some more, shall we? Now bear in mind, this is a supposedly booming housing market. Oh, above CV. Passed in. Doesn't say CV. Passed in, sold. Oh, more than CV. Yay! Booming market. Passed in, withdrawn, probably because it couldn't sell. Sold. High ones, see the high ones? Just nearly CV. Low, well below CV there. Passed in. Sold. Less than CV. Passed in. That's sold. Two sold. Oh, that was a lot less than CV. Passed in. And less than CV. So, as we can see there, a booming market. Do you agree? Okay, so now let's have a look at how many listings there are for sale in New Zealand coming into winter. Let's look at a few towns, eh? So, alright guys, let's have a little zoom in here, down to Paraparaumu. Let's see how many house sales there is in this area, eh? Now, each dot is a house sale. So, there you go. There's quite a few there. Let's zoom in a bit more. And a few more should pop up when you zoom in. There you go. As you can see, there's quite a few. Now, if we zoom out, it gives you a better indication. Look at that. Look how many houses are for sale in just that little area. Absolutely insane. And if we zoom across, let's go up. Where should we look now? Dannyverk. Let's have a look at Dannyverk. Zoom in, do a set. Wow, do a set. Now there's a few listings there. Look at that. Oh, I mean, how big is Dannyverk? How many people live in Dannyverk? Look at all them houses for sale. Zoom out, gives you an indication how crazy it is. But this is a booming market. There's buyers coming out the woodwork, just wanting to buy everything. Apparently, this is what they're saying. House prices are going up. Let's have a look at whangarei. That's a lovely part of the world. Okay, zoom in. Now there's a lot of listings there if you think about the size of whangarei. Just look at every one of them dots as a listing. Look. Okay, as we can see, loads. Zoom out, get a better indication of how many just in one little area. There we go. Now that is insanity. If you've ever looked at insanity, but it's a booming market, so don't you worry, in a week or two they'll all be sold. Now let's look at the number of rental listings. It must be a tight market if all of these investors have started jumping in and buying up large. Nope. So now let's look at the latest bad loan starter. The link is in description for any doubters. So there's nothing to see here, obviously just another $61 million in bad loans added in March. Last time the bad loans ratio was 0.7 like it is now, it was 2013. But absolutely nothing to see here. Now in 7 days, we actually get the latest unemployment data. Now that is going to be very interesting to look at, and I would say if unemployment is going up, it's probably bad news for the housing market. What do you think? But you never know, things may be greatly improving in the economy and house prices may shoot to the moon. Oh, so there's a $1.1 billion cut. Isn't that strange after what Luxon did just last year? He was able to give billions to landlords, but now they're cutting back services, even after giving billions to landlords. Something doesn't make sense here, does it? And when you think that this payment Luxon's made to landlords is not a one-off payment, it is a continuous payment, and it is going to grow substantially if things don't change soon. And we all know if landlords did not have this ability to offset tax reinstated, then house prices will be coming down much faster, as so many over-leveraged landlords are already on the ropes. This multi-billion-dollar reprieve Luxon gave them has gave them an extra few seconds break in the corner. But will this break be long enough for them to recover and get back on their feet and back into the ring? Let's wait and see, shall we? So before I go, I'll just return to the news that median dwelling values increased 0.3% in April to $819,096. So consider this for a moment. Say you have 10 houses. You have 2 houses trying to sell at $200,000. You got 2 houses trying to sell at $400,000. You got 2 houses trying to sell at $600,000. You got 2 houses trying to sell at $800,000. And you got 2 houses trying to sell at $1 million. Then consider that the only houses selling are the $1 million houses. What will the median dwelling value be? Yes, you guessed it, $1 million. So guys, listen, anything can happen from here because every government in New Zealand dreams of higher house prices, and nearly every MP either owns a home or multiple homes, and many own multiple homes. Just remember that. They're not working for you, they're working for themselves. Now they may actually want to throw the borders open again to let loads more people in. But if the unemployment rate's going up, that is going to be a hard sell to the public. But you know what, I wouldn't put anything past them. If I was in the market now, I'd be targeting distressed investors and I would start throwing lowball offers out there. Now what you have to remember, guys, if you are looking for a house, don't be embarrassed to offer way below the listing prices, because it's the vendors who should feel embarrassed for asking the stupid prices in the first place. And don't forget, if you put that offer in writing, the agent has to put that offer to the vendor. Don't be put off by offers over. You offer what you want. And sometimes this is actually a blessing to an agent whose vendor won't face reality. So don't be afraid to offer well below what they're asking for. So who knows what's going to happen, guys? All we can go by is what the data tells us. But it's definitely worth watching this space. So please like and subscribe for more. Thanks a lot. Cheers.